All right, in this video here, we're going to look at the cloning and healing tools in Lightroom. So go ahead and jump in here. We've got our Q is the shortcut key command. Hit Q, we've got the option of to clone or to heal. We have a brush that we're going to use. So I'm going to zoom in here and let's go ahead and let's just clone out and get rid of how about part of this lanyard right here. Okay, so we'll knock this out. So what we can go ahead and do is I can change my brush size. There's a keyboard shortcut there. To do that, I select it, and what it does is it picks a spot that it's going to clone from right there. And right now that's on clone. So that's clone, and then this is heal. Heal's got a little more edge bit there. So you can go back and forth and kind of figure out which one works better than the other. We can also go in here and change how much feather there is and what the opacity is. And being able to do that is really useful for retouching portraits, that kind of thing. So I can then hit this again. Remember, each one of these is its own separate pin. And then I could come up here, knock out that. Maybe I don't like where that's sampling from, so then I can go ahead and pull that and move it to another spot there. Make sure I'm cloning that one. Make my brush a little smaller. You can add to it also. There you go. We want to take this one here, add to the edge just a little bit, fill that in. And now before you know it, I've made that lanyard basically disappear right there. You could do a little more close-up work right in here, kind of fill that in a little bit, add a little more black. Now let's say I wanted to replicate something. I can also go in and do that, and I'm gonna make a brush larger. So maybe I wanted to have 2 color checkers in here. Grab all my color checker. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to say I want to put this box here. And actually what I want to do is drag this one over. And then I can drag this one back over here. And what's ever in this first box is going to be what shows up in that box up there. So you can actually duplicate something in Lightroom really easily also. And now that becomes part of the file right there. Of course, this is not as clean as cutting and copying in Photoshop, but you know, if I've got a stray hair up here that I want to just be able to take out, this is so much easier than even opening the file up in Photoshop. So I can just take that out. And that's almost completely gone. I could go in here then and maybe turn my opacity down just a little bit, get my feather going on a little bit more. I want a little harder brush. If I don't like what I did, I can just delete that. So I'm gonna make this brush just a little harder. And then scoot it away. Increase that opacity. And then it's gone. All right, hope this has been helpful. Quick tutorial on how to use a spot removal tool to clone and heal.